check us out. We out here on Daily Motion, you know, 6th Street, South by Southwest.
Lord Leishman.
So we kicking it with Lord. We in this house.
Hey everybody, welcome to day 4 of South by Southwest from the Leishman Clubhouse here in Austin, Texas. We have so many good artists for you today. We have the incredibly classy songstress Kelela. We have the slightly less classy but very legendary DJ Paul from 3-6 Mafia. We have the incredibly young, he's almost a fetus, Bishop Nehru. And also fellow Canadian Montrealer Kate Trinata. So as usual, watch the whole thing or click right to the artist who interests you the most. You might want to see right away. Just a warning, kids, DJ Paul, that part is R-rated. I'm having throat problems too.
No, I feel you. Situation.
Yeah, so thanks for doing this, by the way. We're gonna try to do it a little quietly because not to break your voice, and then this would be the reason for the end of Kelela's career, and lots of people would freaking hate you. No, I want to pronounce it right too, though. So what's the correct pronunciation?
Kelela.
Kelela. Yeah. There, because I noticed when we you introduced yourself to me, very politely, by the way, you're so nice. Oh. You said it not how I say it usually on the radio, so I'm sorry for that. I like Kelela. Kelela.
Oh, are you a radio?
I do radio as well, besides this stuff. I'm equally bad at both.
No.
So now we know. Well, it was really evident last night because you even went into the crowd. It was a weird situation because they have to be very careful about crowd capacity here. Yeah. So there was the front of the stage, but it was only like half full. And then people behind this sort of barrier, and you went right up to the people at the barrier so they could see you.
Because there's like an audience 1 and audience 2. And in audience 1, there's like a 300-person capacity. So there's huge cavity in the audience, but there's a bunch of people on the other side of the second barrier. So I was just like, I need to get to those people, and they're still so into it. You know, from afar, we're just so ready. So I just kind of, like with the least amount of grace, jumped the barrier, just like, ugh. But I was on the fuck it train, so.
What was that expression?
Oh, the fuck it train.
I don't know that one. I'm on the fuck it train.
Yeah, the fuck it train is like, at a certain point, you just have to get on the fuck it train, because you gotta be like people matter more than sound. Sometimes I just have to skip over the like, hit the notes part and just go straight for the like, touch somebody or like, feel somebody, you know?
It brought me back to, especially when I was a teenager and you'd go to a show, something like that would mean so much, you know, like, so or so looked at me.
Just like, looking at, you know, connecting, like, looking into somebody's eyes, just singing all the words. It's like, that's just the best. It's the best.
Did you ever have that experience at a show?
Yes, I did. I would say that Amel LaRue is actually one of the best people when it comes to that. She'll get on her knees and she will sing to you and like cry in your face, like telling you who you are. Like, she goes in. Amel LaRue has actually pulled me on stage. You know what I mean?
Really?
Like, you better sing this song. And then harmonizing together. Like,
how old were you?
I was probably 19, 18.
Were you scared?
I mean, you're gonna shit your pants. But because this person's taking such a risk for you, you do this, you have to throw the ball back. I like didn't grow up in the punk scene, but it's punk. Tomorrow night I'm going to be performing with my ex, who most of the mixtape is about our breakup.
Do you mind, do I ask who your ex is?
His name is Tosin Abasi.
That's your ex?
Yeah, he's like an extended range guitarist, and he plays in a really melodic, beautiful metal band called Animals as Leaders.
You guys are my favorite ex couple? That sounds bad. I'm sorry. I didn't know what to say there.
No,
I was like, you said metal, melodic, and you're doing R&B-ish, you know, hip-hop,
it's a really
electro.
cool intersection. So he's so when I sing like with him, it probably is like the most heightened. You know what I mean? Because the song's about him, so it's kind of like, yeah.
And you have the courage to do that on stage?
I'm sort of in that place right now where I'm just like, fuck it train again.
Kalela, it's been awesome talking to you.
so much.
No, wait. Kalela.
Yes.
I see I'm going to think about it when I do it now.
I appreciate you correcting yourself. I appreciate
Oh,
that.
I have such a stupid, dumb name. Laura. No one could even mispronounce it. I wish I had a cool name people could mispronounce, but you know. One of the awesomest people we've met here at South by Southwest, that was Kelela, and we'll have the full interview for you online soon because she said so much more awesome stuff. That was hell to edit, by the way, Kelela. You shouldn't be so interesting in interviews. This next one was a little easier to edit because we just had to basically censor most of the whole thing. It was the legendary DJ Paul from 3-6 Mafia. He was the headliner at the Southern Hospitality Night on a rooftop here in Austin, Texas. And it went a bit like this.
I need to get some sexy ladies on stage for this one. Come on, baby. Come on. It's easy. Hey, you gonna make $100? I take that back. I'm staying at the Motel 6, room 666. If anybody is interested.
What was your favorite part, Eliza, of the concert?
Well, of the many, many moments to choose from, I would have to say times that he would pause and reflect on his appreciation for women, I guess, for the female species.
Hey, I need to get some pussy on stage for this one.
My favorite part was his appreciation for Bonnie Tyler.
Turn around every now and then. I fucking look in your eye. I wanna stick my dick between your thighs.
So what was the room number again?
I think it was room 666 at Motel 6.
And no, it was room 66 at a different hotel, but that's where I'm going.
You want a baby? You don't want a baby? Girl, you know how much money you make off child support off me? Stupid! Drop it!
Because the child support, it sounds like
a good gig.
It's a good gig. So that's now my goal in life. He convinced me. He was very convincing.
Your future is insured.
Yeah. Xavier was wondering why I wasn't sleeping next to him last night. I was elsewhere. All right, next we have, well, from a legend like DJ Paul, someone very young who's just starting his career but is incredibly mature for his age, is the very young and very cool Bishop Nehru, and there's a cool story behind that name.
With Bishop on the mic, no we wreck it. I'm aiming for the top, non-stop, gotta respect it. The ruby is getting larger by the second. You best invest in protection.
I'm here with Bishop Nehru, who I'm a big fan of. If you listen to my radio show, you would have heard his stuff because I play it because he's awesome. And then I looked up stuff about you, and I was like, he's how old? I was like, I think I have plants that are older than you. Not in a bad way.
Yeah, I'm 17.
17 years old, that's incredible. And what's really interesting, you're 17, and you have one of the most interesting, though sophisticated names I've heard of in all the music. So I know lots of people know the story, but I'll let you tell it. So Bishop, because?
Bishop is from Tupac and Juice.
Okay, and already for someone, were you born when that came out?
No, I was not.
Oh God, I feel so old. No, come on.
I was not.
Do you watch any French cinema?
I don't.
Okay, that's okay. It's just like a lot of sex. And then the even more interesting part of your name, Nehru. So explain to people where that came from and why you chose it.
Nehru came from the first Prime Minister of India. I think his was Nehru, but I made mine Nehru. So.
Okay, all right.
Because I like what he stood for. He worked alongside Gandhi and spreading peace, and that's something that I hope to do. You know, make everybody understand that we're all kind of the same, not the same at. Well, the same at soul. We're all the same. Just the soul and the body. So I just want people to notice that and try to slow down everything that's so chaotic around the world and try to help make a difference. So
that's really cool. That's an awesome attitude.
Music is a universal language. If there's people in China that could quote Wu-Tang lyrics,
right? It's true.
Then yeah.
Do you come from a musical household?
Yeah, for sure. My mom listens to a lot of R&B. A lot of like soul, Pharrell, she was into like Mary J. Blige, Fantasia, stuff like that. My grandmother, on the other hand, was into like Al Green, Luther Vandross, and all of those older influences. So I've been around music, basically everything. And my dad was the hip hop dude.
I feel like you really have an appreciation for really all types of music. So what was the first record though you remember, or I guess you're really young, maybe it's like a single that you listened to sort of over and over in your room?
I think the first song was probably something from Bow Wow, to be honest. I'm not even gonna lie. It's probably one of something from
I respect that.
old Bow Wow stuff. Yeah.
That's really good. I don't think...
He was young and I was young, so...
The way you talk about it, you must have someone you look up to musically that has the same kind of vibe.
Recently, I've been thinking I'm John Lennon for some reason. Like I'm reincarnated John Lennon. I don't know. It's been running through my head. I don't want to say I am though, because a lot of people are probably gonna hate that I said that. But I'm a fan of John Lennon.
You just said you were, so you know I gotta do this now. It's John Lennon reincarnated. Wait, put these on. It's John Lennon reincarnated. All we're saying, Bishop Nehru, is like give peace a chance.
Yup, that's it.
I think that's pretty cool. Give peace a chance. Nova.
ASAP. Nova.
I feel like you have a deeper message than those guys.
Yeah, they're dickheads. I want that in there. Yeah, they're dickheads.
You got that right. He gets everything. They're
I'm still
dickheads.
peaceful though. Yeah.
But we're all about peace. So we're not gonna go beat him up. But we could. We totally could. I like to think I'm Ringo reincarnated. I just sort of got lucky, you know? Okay, last person we're talking to. Fellow Canadian, all right, who was playing Canadian night, the M pour Montréal, M for Montreal night, with Lunis and a bunch of other cool Canadians. It's our friend, Kate Trinata. I'm here in the street in Austin, Texas, with Kate Trinata, and we're really enjoying this intense light.
What up? It's pretty awesome to be here in Austin, Texas.
Boom! And you just played what night?
The M for Montreal night.
Canada.
Was the free poutine night. The free poutine set, the pre-poutine party, and then I had fun with myself.
We missed the poutine.
You guys missed the poutine?
We missed the poutine, man.
You guys missed something good. I actually was doing my set and I was eating the poutine at the same time, and I was not concentrated.
You were eating poutine during your set?
I was so into that poutine, so I didn't really care about my set. I was like,
I
whatever.
wish we had footage of that. Okay,
Yeah.
What were you playing while you were eating your poutine?
Oh my god. I was playing my new stuff for my upcoming EP.
Oh really?
Yeah, but
And you were like, yeah, I know this by heart.
Yeah.
Just gonna eat some poutine.
I know this by heart. Okay, whatever.
What is this new EP? When's it coming out? What's it gonna be like?
It's new EP. I don't have a name for it, but it's definitely an EP coming out with.
Oh wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm not even supposed to announce, but maybe at the time that the interview will be out.
We'll let you know.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
won't get you into trouble, Kate Trinata.
It should be out before summer, so.
Wow, that's cool. That's really
Yeah,
exciting.
it's pretty crazy. I'm really excited to put out something with. It's always a label I wanted to put out with, so.
That's
I'm
awesome.
happy about it.
And well, it was really cool too, the collaboration that you did with Bromance, because we're based in Paris.
Yeah, Bromance. Shout out to Brodinsky, that's my homie.
Hey, Brody.
Thanks for discovering me. Thanks for everything. Thanks for the weed too, buddy. Thanks for the weed.
You were like, thanks for discovering me. He really discovered you?
Yeah, he discovered me. Then he hit me up and just by email, just wanted me for me to drop something with the Bromance, and I was like, it's kind of exciting because I was listening to Brodinsky for years,
Oh, really?
I was really into the French electro scene, like when I was really into it, doing my research, Brodinsky was one of my favorites, along with DJ Maddie and the whole that banger crew, really was really into that.
Really? So when you were living in Montreal, you were really into the French scene?
Yeah. Back in 2008, I was also listening to hip hop on the side. I come from more hip hop, but I was really just for discovering Justice, I really got interested in that sound. Sebastian's my favorite in there. Sebastian is very underrated.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
And obviously, one of the big things for you too was the amazing remix you did of If.
Yeah.
Which is maybe my favorite ever Janet Jackson song.
If I was your woman, the things I do to you, but I'm not, so I can't, and I won't, but if I was your girl.
That's funny, because a lot of people give me the love from that Janet Jackson remix, and I think it's awesome, the fact that this remix was randomly made too,
What do you mean randomly? You just...
before it was in slow motion, and not just just put the tempo up, and it sounded like exactly like how it sounds right now. So
Yeah.
like I just like did a little touch up and then put it out like it's a random shit, and then it blew up. And I heard Janet Jackson heard it herself.
Really?
Yeah. My manager like told me that.
And she liked it?
She liked it. She wanted like the instrumental, like I don't know.
And did you give it to her?
I gave it to her, but like nothing really like happened after that. But
Yeah, but you could say, I gave Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson heard it. You know, it's crazy.
Well, should we say au revoir Québécois?
Au revoir, Québécois.
On dit genre,
Salut. On se voit à la prochaine.
à la prochaine, c'est là, Carlis, Tabernacle.
Callis, tabarnak, callis. Alright, peace.
Okay, so that's it for day 4. See you tomorrow for the last one, day 5. Hopefully Eliza will still be with us. I think she's losing her mind here in Texas.
Killing machines.
Yeah, Eliza's the killing machine.